All right, so I bought this LED flexible strip light kit off of Amazon. I will put a link in the description down below for you to purchase it. It is 32.8 feet. It comes with two different strips. This is not what I expected, but nonetheless, it's a live and learn. So it comes with a power source here. This just simply plugs into there. There's only one way to do it. It's super easy. And then from there, this port right here goes in there. And then you've got three options here. You see how there are four, I'll call those pins. And that is what connects into that right there. So I read a review, there's really no right way to put those in. You can put them this way or that way. Couple tips and tricks here. It does come with a remote control for all your colors, flashing, and this is why a lot of these kids like these things. The nice thing about it, though, is it does not run off of batteries. It runs off of an electrical cord as well. So you can see the three colors. There's red, blue, green, purple, and I believe that's like kind of like a clear. Again, the install is not complicated, but what you want to make sure you do, here it says tear off the plastic on the adhesive tape and stick the strip to any smooth, clean, and dry place. Again, there's a bunch of little kind of tidbits here. I would think this would work fine on a painted wall, but I would think ideally something like wood, like if you have crown molding, if you're gonna put it in a room, I think that would be your best bet. If you're gonna put it outside, like on metal, it should stick really easily. And then of course you use the remote to go ahead and fire it up there. You do need to pull this little strip out of the bottom here. Right, it's in there. Can you see it? There it is, right there, to activate the battery. And then again, that's where this comes into play with the remote as well. On here they describe it as the IR remote aims at the IR receiver, and that is what this is. So this looks just like a receiver like on a TV, so it can be done from a distance down the hallway, but it needs to be able to visually see this piece where you put it for it to pick up the signal. I hope that makes sense. That's really about it. I mean, this isn't really complicated. I'll do a video of potentially the install, but kind of a review of what it's like afterwards. But the key here, any troubleshooting, make sure it's plugged in to a wall and that these are all properly plugged in. And again, if you're struggling with the install here, you can definitely see, I didn't show you this yet, there's the backing, the 3M tape. So normally this stuff is pretty strong, so just be careful. It might take off some paint, but at the same time it's meant to be fun. So there you have it. Again, it was under $30. I hope that helps. All right, so I did not do a step-by-step video. It's not hard. It's the 3M tape. You just peel the backing of it on here. I stuck it on the crown molding and I did two different strips. Okay, so here's the start of the other one. It's the same remote, but check this out. So if I hit the power button once, they all go off. Hit the power button twice, boom! They both come back on. So the tape is pretty strong. Sorry, that's a little bit fuzzy. The lights are pretty bright. You can see where you can just change the colors pretty easily. There's greens, there's reds, there's blues, purples. Does really well. This was the hardest part. So when I came into the corner here, I have a little bit of a, I don't know what you would call that, like an overhang to then get it into the power cord. So this is not real clean, but I'm gonna put an extension cord and kind of hide this all up there. This little piece right here, that black piece right there, so that's the infrared antenna to connect to this. So this can't be buried behind something like a blind. It needs to be, again, just a direct line of sight from the end of the remote into to the, I think it's called an infrared, an IR remote. So it's super easy. The remote, I'm not going to go over too much. Just figure it out as you go along. It can blink. It can do all kinds of wacky things in the different colors. But here's the power button. And again, there's all kinds of different motions that you'll notice here. There is a little bit of a, let's see, it's a tab that I already pulled out. Believe it's in the bottom, little clear piece of plastic. Pull that out, it activates the battery. Simple install. Again, I mean, the one thing that I'll show you here, I know it's kind of dark because this tape, this 3M tape, when you first peel it off, is really, really sticky. So be ready to apply it when you peel it off, and then just push on it real lightly and you're good to go. Hope that helps.